We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Centre, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series. In now, Big Daddy Watson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Watson
pulls this one in the air out to left. Crane moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. And now the starting...
Does a lot of things right at the plate. Takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Softly on a line to third. And taken in out there for the first out. Now to the plate, Big Daddy Watson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. Chris Davis will get a shot here with two away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that two-out single. Anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Two out here and a runner at second. Runner goes for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the... At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, what a play. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the one. Edwin Encarnacion stands in with two on and two out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and two outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Drilled on the ground to short, right? Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for... Billy Belanger in now, popped out in his first trip. Gallardo pauses, 0-1 on its way. Grounded to short. Oh, and this goes right past him. Edwin Encarnacion will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
The throw pulls him off the bag to second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. Big Daddy Watson will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the... Big Daddy Watson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Well, he allowed the first 2 guys to get on in this inning, and that's something you never want to do. But then he bears down. He gets the previous guy to fly out. Then he comes up with a huge strikeout right here. That's a good job to bounce.
And, guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Giovanni Gallardo. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 2-1. Good night from Toronto.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. A reminder that extra subway trains will be available at the Union and St. Andrews stations. The King Street streetcar provides access to St. Andrews Station via the ends of John Street or Peter Street. Light rail transit is also available along Queens Quay from Union Station.
Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Into the box now, Big Daddy Watson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And Eric, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And that last loss was one of those games.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Oh, 0-2. He'd love to have that pitch back. This is a curveball, and I think he wants this pitch to be nowhere near the zone.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, yesterday he just didn't look like himself, but he's been good lately. He's had 7 RBIs over his last 10 games.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. This right here.
Kevin Pillar will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
The second for 1.
Batting third.
Digging in to try it again, Big Daddy Watson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, it was a 2-strike breaking ball that he hit out of here, so we'll see if they go a different direction if they get him to 2 strikes again.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
The 1-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Big Daddy Watson strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Man, he get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy. Seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And nothing gains momentum more than a 2-strike, 2-out RBI. He just stays with his...
Kevin Pillar steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
To short, hit hard. Watson. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh
Big Daddy Watson will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Cecil comes set. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here it comes, 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there.
Jose Bautista digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. So this doesn't look good for now as he's going to come out with what looks like an injury to his back. Could be a number of things, and we're hoping it's not something that keeps him out for an extended. And the brightest star for the Blue Jays this afternoon was this fellow right here, Josh Thole. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely.
Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore. Miguel Cabrera readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now. Gallardo pauses. Here's the 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Long throw to third, and he is out on a strong throw.
Oh, and that's a nice job there in center field to come up throwing. And you see him square his body up to the target, and he puts this throw right on the money to get his man trying to take third.
Big Daddy Watson will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Squares around and drops down a good one. Castellanos is right there, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for him. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He singled his last time up. Runners on the move for second. On the ground, softly towards second. He's got it. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. So stepping in, number 30, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2 out here and a runner at second. To short. Watson scoop. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Digging in the switch hitter, Jared Saltalamacchia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righty.
On to first, and Saltalamacchia grounds out here, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Big Daddy Watson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Big Daddy Watson.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, judging by the way.
Now to the plate, Big Daddy Watson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go